when you tell one lie, you got to remember the 100 lies that you told to cover that lie up.
That wasn't no lie.
Be quiet and don't talk.
I know you want to control this room, but this isn't Burger King. When the sign changes to Burger King, you can have it your way. Right now, this is my courtroom, and you will answer my questions. Stop. Do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under penalty of perjury? Yes or no?
All the time. Right now, we've lied several times.
All right.
Actually, Miss Martinelli, you are outrageous.
Great.
You sound like a fool.
I don't, because I know what I'm saying.
Are you trying to sound like a fool? You sound like a fool.
I'm trying to sound what it is.
You sound like a fool.
That's your opinion,
No,
not mine.
my opinion's the...
Hey everyone, welcome. Ooh, last night and today were very enlightening. So, the other day I got tagged by Coach Eli, so I'm going to put that on the screen first and respond to that nut job. So let's just respond to this little idiot real quick. So he's saying Jamie likes to have subpar people on his channel, such as Brutally Honest, so he feels like he's more intelligent than everyone else. What a garbage, pointless show Jamie put out tonight. So apparently Eli couldn't handle the fact that even I agreed that Dawn looked unhealthy. She looked like she got out of a concentration camp, such as Auschwitz. Yes, I'm saying it. She needs to get better, and Eli is, in my opinion, is only enabling her to do not to do better, but we all know what how Eli is. He has no self-awareness whatsoever. So he's sitting here making rants and raves, blaming everyone else for his problems but himself. So now I really want to make special attention to the second comment here. Here's Money Mike. So now he's saying he's supposedly sticking up for me now. So now he's saying now he is bullying Brutally Honest. He most likely has some type of learning disability and is lonely. He is punishing him for 1 week. Lycan has done this before, too, by taking his wrench and banning him from panels. Well, Money Mike, you probably didn't get what was going on that night. You know, hey. So I want to thank everyone that stuck up for me that night. It was a getting me back. So you see, so here's PB&J asking if Jamie took my wrench again. And here's Kirsten Nielsen, Money Mike. They don't like Bill. Jamie has no respect for him. Bill has turned on many people when Jamie did. When Jamie boots him, he will have no place to go. But he has no self-esteem? Really? That's news to me. That's news to me. Apparently you aren't watching the chat, Kirsten, with people sticking up for me in chat. So you have a dense brain there. So I know you don't get it, honey. All right. So here we go. We have Coach Eli responding to Kirsten. Jamie's content is all fake and instigated. He doesn't care about anyone in that group except for a few others that are in it for the money with him. That's all. I'm beginning to believe that this RO is fake for clicks. I'd like to see a copy of this RO, which is not accessible online. Okay, whatever, Eli. And you see PB&J saying, I think you are right, Eli. So we have another one that's going over to Eli's and practically sucking his dick now. So you see how this goes? Yeah, Mrs. P. Money Mike is now Mrs. Doubtfire. Hey, Kayla. Hey, Jess Ruby. Hey, Mrs. Ka. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Jess Ruby. Tracy. Red Pool Jack. Kayla. So, here are these idiots over when I get tagged. This is so funny. You know, this is so funny. He thinks that I'm so subpar. Oh my. Sad to be you, Eli. Sucks to be you. So let's talk about the next topic for conversation. The Tiffany situation. The Tiffany situation. So she decides to go in a chat and give her true feelings on things. Hey, Shan. She decides to give her true feelings. Good for you, Mrs. P. And I sat there and listened to her cringe little response for maybe 18 minutes. And we all know how she is. She's a troll. Tiffany is what she is. She's a troll. A leopard doesn't change its spots. All right? Do you think Tiffany was going to change overnight without mental health treatment? Good for you, Mrs. P. But I don't think that she's going to leave anybody alone. She sits there and flip-flops like So I totally disagreed with Tiffany on her so-called, and she fails to get the point. It wasn't that she had an unpopular opinion. All right. Some of us around here have unpopular opinions. But the point was, Tiffany. Hey, Maggie May. Hey, 71. Hey, Nothing But Silicone. So the point of this was you tell one opinion, Tiffany. Okay? And then you go to another chat and you give another. That's the point we're trying to make. All right? It has nothing to do with your damn fucking opinion. All right? You're being fucking fake as shit. So if you have an opinion, Tiffany, go out, come out with it. You have no problem offending people all on your own. All right? Just come out with it. No need to sit there and keep your mouth shut. I don't buy it. I don't buy that. My opinion is so unpopular. I kept my mouth shut. Bullshit, Tiffany. Bullshit. You have no problem clicking the live button and telling people how you feel. I've seen it how many times before? Okay, Maggie May. What happened? let me put this on the screen, all right, for you, so you understand. Just let me go to his community post for you, Maggie May. Just give me a second. Here we go. Just found it. Let's put this on the screen for everyone. So everyone is on the same page here. All righty. So here we go. This is from COVID's channel. We're going to be talking about his content in a little bit. Hey, Jamie. So this is Tiffany. All right. She's in COVID's chat saying one thing in COVID's chat, but telling everyone else a totally different scenario. You get it now, Maggie May? Hey, LMP. You see what's going on here? So here's a screenshot. Let me see if I can zoom in on this for everyone. So you see, she's talking about something that's in litigation. I'm not going to sit here and talk about it because I care about what happens to a friend. But apparently Tiffany doesn't give a shit. She apparently helped the person get a fraudulent order. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Now, she said, oh, what does she have to give her? What does she have to offer? Well, I don't know, Tiff. I don't know. You might have something. I don't know. Okay? Now, if you want to sit there and show receipts, that's all on you. Okay? Even Jamie said if he's wrong, he'll issue an apology. Okay? But you see, there's no need to say one thing in one chat and then say another in another. All right, Tiffany? We know how you work. We know you're a troll, Tiffany. Don't play any games. All right? Damn. Hey, Sarah. It's just wow. I'm shaking my head with this, you know. So we're going to get into that, 71. This is why I went live today. So last night over at Moon's, I hear that Lufa was having a meltdown. So I said to myself, and I was totally transparent in Moon's chat, I'm going to go live on my Rumble and restream her, which I did. Okay. So if anyone wants to watch the restream of Lufa, it's on my Rumble. Okay. So I recorded Lufa's insanity for everyone to see, and she privated her live stream. She couldn't figure out how to ban people or time them out. It was hilarious. But she actually figured out how to private her live and turn it off. Go figure that. You're welcome, Mimi. And so when she turned it off yesterday, I went over to Scotty's and restreamed her, restreaming Loofs. So I think I caught the whole thing. I'm not sure. So then I got back after 20 minutes and I saw Moon was starting to restream COVIDs. All right. So that's how things went down last night, at least at my end. And so I went into COVID's chat and I'm going to be straight up with everyone. I tried to go up on this panel twice. He actually let me up the second time. And I was going to tell everyone exactly how Lufa is. Lufa is a mentally unstable bitch. She even bragged about trying to swat Jamie here. She cries victim all the time and thinks she does nothing wrong. Okay? Let's be real here. The first time I heard of Lutha was over at Robbie's. And Robbie went up on panel last night over at COVID's and recounted that situation. I was watching Robbie and he had a problem with his mother. He locked his mother out of the account because it had his credit card attached to it. So what does Lufa do? Lufa breaks in to Robbie's account that his mother was using. Okay? So he calls Lufa up on the phone. And then she comes up on panel and tries to smooth things out. Okay? Now, the way she sounded on Robbie's was so cringe. Why would she do a thing like that? So Robbie's mother says, I can't get into my account. My son's paying for. Lufa, can you help me? Break in? Damn. And then Robbie had to go back and delete that fucking account. I'm sorry, but he actually told his mother, go get your own premium account. YouTube premium account. Yeah, some of it was last night, LMP. Some of it was last night. And some of it was, I think, last year sometime it started. Yeah, she does need to get off the internet, Jamie. Hey, Sam. Lufa needs to get off the fucking internet. All right? She has something wrong with her head. She sits there and cries victim when she is no victim. She's the biggest antagonizer on this platform. And she started her own problems. She started her own problems. Now, I went over after Moon checked out last night. And I wanted to hear COVID's side of the story. Okay? And Shelly, I don't feel sorry for her either. Nobody does. But unfortunately, there was a bunch of people that were over there in her chat saying, poor Lufa Sponge. How dare a man go after you like that? It was like, here we go again. Just because COVID's is a man doesn't mean he cannot defend himself. Damn. So when he went live this afternoon, I went to his community post. All right. He posted receipts. I went to, I was going to show them to you this afternoon, but he deleted them. All right. And they showed exactly what he said. Lufa kept messaging him and messaging him and messaging him. And guess what? He kept blocking her fucking skanky little ass to the curb. Oh, thank you so much, Jamie. Great news. Because Lufa, you need to get into a hospital ASAP. You sit there and you accuse all these Altsabine people, and you have no fucking proof of anything. You are paranoid. I think you may be schizophrenic. You may be bipolar. Thank you so much, Jamie. Just give me a second. Okay. Oops. Almost. Okay, I'll have screenshots up in just a second. Just bear with me. So I'm going to put these in a video too. So all right. So let me put these up. Hey, Boyd Mama. Hey, Nilbog. So we're just going to give a little sample of what oh, here we go. Here we go. All right, we can do it this way. So here we go. Here's one screenshot here. Where she's, let me just read this real quick. Gotta go to another window. So here's the community post by COVIDs saying, seek help quick. Again, stop harassing and stalking me. Last warning, or I will get the authorities involved. Innocent men, such as myself, need to be protected from narcissistic sociopaths such as you, lady. Anyone email me at. So he shows a picture. Let's see if I can enlarge a little bit. So He says, stop harassing and threatening me. Please, I have moved on. Thank you. Don't tell. So here we go, another one. I'm blocking you again. You need help one day. You are apologizing for the shit you've done and said. You stop and move on. The next you are harassing and threatening me. Please stop. Move in. You sound like a woman scorned. I'm happy again. Don't need you to harass me. Bring my negative BS. Blocking you. So here we go. Here's COVID's blocking Little Lufa, Miss Crazy, Miss Psycho. So here we go. Here's proof that Lufa messaged him under another email. Damn. So here we go. Since you blocked me, I never said you asked for money. That's a lie. You have never asked me for anything. Show me where I said that. I was talking about Scotty, you fool. Everyone knows you work hard and have your own shit. Are you okay? Unbelievable the lies you believe. I can unprivate my live to prove it. So stop accusing me of shit I didn't say. Now, I'm not going to sit here and take anything Lufa says at face value because she's a known liar. She's a known cheat. And she's crazy in the head. I think she's delusional. She needs to see a shrink ASAP. So, here's the next one. P.S. You had to edit that swimming pool video to make it seem there was two of you swimming because you're a joke. You're alone swimming, but you had to insert someone else so it wouldn't look like you're alone. Get the fuck off. You're pathetic. Damn. So here's one of Lufa's long, insane essays. This is March 10th. So here's the one that's most relevant, all right, from what happened last night. So COVID actually admitted last night and this afternoon that he wrenched Tiffany to piss Lufa off, which I kind of believe he would do something like that. So Lufa sends another message to COVIDs. Damn. So, wow, you have wrenched Tiffany, shaking my head. I hope you're well. You break my heart. I will always care for you. I hope your dad is good. Have a great life, Mike. Damn, you know. Now, we're going to get into this opinion here. Some people think COVID is an idiot. Okay. I don't think it was the smartest thing to do. All right. to date Lufa. I'm sure plenty of us have voiced our objections to it. But COVID's actually admitted something quite stunning. All right. So according to him, all right, he states that Lufa never cammed up, not once. So she was pursuing a romantic relationship with the guy, all right? And she refused to cam up. Now that I can believe. So the guy, COVID's, was getting pissed off. Would you? Now, I'm going to be pretty skeptical of these so-called YouTube love relationships, since most of them are long distance. But here's the thing. If you're going to pursue one on YouTube or on social media, the first thing you do is cam up. I think COVID is 100% correct on that. But we got Catfish Lady, who calls herself a sponge, who sponges on everyone, can't even cam up to show a guy that she's interested in what she looks like. Isn't that the truth, Jamie? At least Jamie can cam up to someone he's interested in. So why can't Lufa? There seems to be a double standard here. So the guy gets sick of it, dumps Lufa, says, okay, this isn't going to work out. I'm not going to go to fucking California to meet someone that could be a man or could be whatever. He doesn't know what he's meeting. Could be an 80-year-old woman for all he knows. You don't know what you're getting. It could be a 25-year-old, 30-year-old person. It could be an 85-year-old. We don't know. And then she sits there and calls everyone a racist. She calls everyone a sexist. Blah, blah, blah. I'm Latino. She can't even show her fucking face to prove it. She can't even prove shit. So, here's how I see it. Here's how I see it. So, COVID's had to meet this Lufa somehow. All right. So when I was reading between the lines of what was being said last night and for maybe 40 minutes today, he doesn't seem to be totally ignorant of everyone around here. He knows who Lycan is. He knows who the Street Rat is. He knows who Scotty is. He knows who AJ is. Okay? So he's not totally ignorant of shit. All right? I just noticed that. So he had to be hanging out over on that side to even run into her. So here's the thing that gets me. Didn't he read her crazy community wall? And see, oh, this girl's a real lifer. This girl sits there and threatens to or brags that she's swatting people. She sits there and says, I'm gonna take your channel down. I'm gonna take your fucking channel down. And then she calls everyone racist and sexist and everything in between. Yeah, LMP. I'm not going to start in with you with that. You know, it's... Yeah, there really isn't any excuses for it. If you could do it, LMP, so can she. She's a fucking catfish. She's a fake. She's a fraud. Lufa, you are a fraud. You are crazy. Get yourself some help. Yeah, Sarah, Jamie looks good. Yeah, yeah. Lufa is one of the biggest catfishes on here. No one knows what she looks like. Blah, blah, blah. But here's the thing, too. She gets mad because she gets rejected. So she messages Scotty and wants the guy doxxed. Are you kidding me? So just because someone breaks up with you and the relationship doesn't work out, Lufa decides, oh, I want this man has to pay for it. It's like, do you see how crazy Lufa is? And then you see people in Lufa's yesterday saying, oh, don't let it get to you. Don't let the guy threaten you. Nah, 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 nah. Actually, I heard some reasonable arguments by the guy. Just because he's a man, just because the guy's a man, with these ladies, he can't defend himself. I'm totally sick of this sexist attitude, this woke agenda that says that women are 10 times better than men. They are supposed to be equal to men, not any better, not any less. They don't get special privileges because they are women. Same thing with the LGBTQ community. We don't get special privileges because of who we are. Damn. So we're dealing with Lufa, a female. So we're dealing with people who hate men in general. They think they're better than everyone else. Yeah, there are nasty women on YouTube. There are some nasty men on here too. There are some nasty men on here too. So I'm not trying to be sexist here, but this woke ideology of just because we're females or just because we're gay or just because we're black, it makes us suddenly victims. Hey, Asaka. Yeah, Wendy, we are all souls in a body. We're supposed to be treated the same. Not any better, not any less, equal. And I'm sick of this superiority complex that some of these people on YouTube or on social media per se are saying, oh, because we're this, we're the ultimate victims. We can do whatever the fuck we want. We hate, 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 hate. So it's like, oh, because this person's a female, or this person's a male, or this person's gay, or this person's this, means in a group collective, it means to them, it's just, oh, we have special privileges and rights that everyone else don't have. Damn, you know? Yeah, I'm sick of the identity politics. I'm sick of the identity politics. Just because COVID is a man, he can defend himself. But some of these women think, oh, he's a man, he can't defend himself. Because I'm sick of these man-hating or gay-hating or whatever. I'm sorry, Mimi. It's just, I'm just being real here. Because this is who Lufa hangs out with. He hangs out with people that think, oh, we are women. We need to hang together. We need to attack these men online who talk back to us and respond to us because we lie, we cheat, we steal, we do this, we scam people, we abuse the legal system. We say these sick and awful things. We go after people's kids. But how dare a man or anyone else talk back to us? It's not about gender. And they make it all about gender. Yeah, Siren. She reminds me of those sea sponges. It's like she sucks everything dry. You get what I'm saying? She destroys everything she touches. Yeah, first it was with Robbie breaking into his account. Then it was then she goes say, I'm gonna take you down your channel. Then it's all these false accusations that she cries about. She thinks everyone's harassing her. And half the time, it's someone responding to her lunacy. It's getting to the point where it's so is this where Lufa is getting her karma? Yeah, she did, LMP. She did. It was actually being used by Robbie's mother, but that's not the point. Robbie took away access because it had his credit card on it and told his mother to get her own account. LMP. So that is what happened. Yeah, it is insane. And then she cries, oh, poor me, I'm a victim because I'm a female. And then it became that she's Hispanic. And then she calls everyone a racist. What's next? Then she cried. Then she throws shade at Lycan. She throws shade at Robbie. She threw shade at me before, and I don't really care. She throws shade at whomever. Oh, really, Pesky? She said she lied because God gave her delusions. Like no one believed her anyway. Oh, my. Yeah, no one believes, at least any sane person doesn't believe Lufa. Yeah, I don't feel sorry for her, LMP. The only issue I have... Oh, okay. Okay, Pesky. So the only issue I have, okay, is how did COVID's, or this is a question more, how did COVID's meet Lufa? He had to be over at that side of the aisle in the sexist woke community. And I'm not going to fault him for listening or being curious, but yeah, it is a dirty old sponge you wash your ass with, isn't it? She is really nasty. So yeah, and Jason, he is, how do I say it? Totally justified in yelling at her, in my opinion. Yeah, you just have to go down her Shan. All you have to do is go down her community wall. And you'll see the insanity at times. Because this is what I noticed about Lufa. She acts sane for a while, and then she goes, then the switch in her head. Something in her head, the switch goes off, and then she goes ballistic again. And then she acts normal again. It's like a cycle. Yeah, there's something wrong with her. She needs meds. I don't think she's going to get the help that she needs. Isn't that the truth? And then she sits there and brags that she called the police on Lycan in an attempt to swat him. Good thing that it failed. That skanky little bitch. Yeah, Lonnie, the only criticism I have is he had to be in a place, COVID's had to be in a place where he would meet Lufa. Okay? But here's what COVID said. He said that Lufa, before he even met the crazy cow, ended up in his blocked list. And she kept changing her name. That's telling. And he admits that he lied and said, oh, I FaceTimed with her just to shut people up. So yeah, Pesky, I know you had a relationship with Lufa. Yeah, we all know this. And from what Robbie said last night on COVID's panel, the relationship with the glare didn't go well either between Lufa and him. Because Lufa was sending the glares revenge porn everywhere. And it ended up in Robbie's inbox. So this is how crazy Lufa is. So I'm not going to sit here and judge COVID's right now. Hey, Witchy Nicole. I'm not going to come on here and be the judge, point the finger and say, how dare you for dating the sponge. All right. I'm sure there was plenty of people over there that says, oh, there's nothing wrong with Lufa. You know, he probably asked around and says, oh, Lufa's just fine. This is what I think happened. The only thing that makes sense. Well, Paul, a lot of people share that opinion, so. Okay. Of course, Lufa will admit it when she's caught red-handed. Otherwise, she'll just sit there and lie and cry she's the victim. That's Lufa, LMP. So I think some of them on the sides that we don't like stood up for Lufa. Like some of them that were in her chat last night, enabling her insanity. Oh yeah, LMP, this is just the tip of the iceberg. Some of the atrocities Lufa's done. She's insane. So here's the thing. If I have to take a side on this, I go to COVID. I'm not going to sit there and take Lufa's. Because she did it to herself. And you have people over there. All right, I'm not talking about you, COVIDs. I'm not talking about your community, your channel. I'm talking about people over at Scotty's, people over at the Street Rats, perhaps people at Natasha's. They said, oh, there's nothing wrong with her. So he says, okay, people are speaking up for her. Let's give her a chance. And she couldn't even cam up. And then once she got the boot, she says, how dare him? How dare him dump me? This is so racist. This is so sexist. This is so wrong. I hate you. I hate you, Mike. And then she starts. But Pesky, I get what you're saying. But I'm saying if I had to pick a side on this whole drama here, I go over to COVID. I pick COVID over Lufa. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to. Yeah, I don't feel sorry for Lufa one bit. As my title says, is karma being served hot or cold? And the question some people should be asking is both of them, are both of them getting their karma? That's a good point, Witchy. How can you be in a relationship with someone when you have no clue what they look like, for fuck's sakes? Because if I'm on an app and I don't get a damn photo sent, I'm not even going to fucking talk to you. I'm not going to fucking talk to you because I don't know who you are. You could be 80 years old, 85 years old. You could be 20. You could be a kid. I don't know. It's the same concept with this COVID guy. He wanted her to cam up. It's a reasonable request. I'm just being fair about this. But Lufa says, blah, blah, blah. I did nothing wrong. But then COVID just goes and says, leave me alone, Lufa. And she keeps sending him emails after she keeps blocking the bitch. That is stalking, Lufa. That is harassment. But of course, according to the rules of the Gospel of Lufa, the rules don't apply to her. Damn. Damn. Lufa. Oh. So I have the restream. It's like 20 some minutes over on my Rumble. So I'd like everyone to take a look at that if they want to know what's going on. And before we go tonight, we're gonna show Lufa's half-witted response. Okay. So Lufa has to say, please, I don't want to hate bond with anyone. I'm not talking about it. I don't want to know what he says or what he posts. Please. I'm not interested. I just wanted to get back to hiking. I'm waiting for my stun pew I ordered for safety reasons while hiking. I wanted to go deeper in the forest, and since I don't have a concealed carry, a spray and stun gun will have to do. So here's Lufa with another loony response. Oh, poor Lufa, you know. But why did you go on a meltdown last night, Lufa? Because you were getting called out and the truth was being told about you? Isn't that too bad? After all the harm you've caused everyone, and then you finally get it last night because someone had enough of your bullshit and your stalking and your lies, and then you figure out how to go live, and you couldn't even figure out how to ban people in your chat. Well, Lufa, I am going to say this, honey. I figured out how to ban someone in my chat in under 5 minutes. I clicked the 3 dots and it gave me my options. I'm not a dumbass. So So she clicked the 3 dots yesterday and she mentioned, okay, timeout. She didn't even know what that meant. She must have been high or something. I don't know what it is. She must have a so yeah, I hope she finds her way back to reality, Pesky. But with all those people enabling her to be the victim and not encouraging her to get mental help, she's going to remain the way she is until she either gets indicted for a felony and the court makes her get help. That's probably what's going to happen. Because Lufa has no boundaries. None. So the only question I have for COVIDs is, where did you meet her? That's the question I have, you know? Where did you meet this? Where did you meet Lufa? You know, I'm just saying, people warned him about how crazy she is, and then you had the other side that said, oh, there's nothing wrong with her. We love Lufa. We all know how they are over there, so. All right, everyone. It's almost 8 o'clock, and Siren's going to be live in a few. So I want to thank everyone for coming. And if he actually goes live, I'll see you over there. And LMP, yeah, they met on YouTube, LMP, but I'm saying where? He's splashing full. So I'll see everyone over at Sirens, and if anyone comes, and till next time, bye-bye.